can we be? You might for a moment think you'd stumbled into a chemist's. Everything is white and clinical. The boxes real boxes. The shelves real shelves. And whoever it is who works here seems to have left their stuff behind. This doesn't look like art, but it is. This kind of work is described as an installation, a work of art installed into a space, which in this case takes up the entire room. This is the creation of the artist Damien Hirst, famous for his sculptures which preserve dead animals in formaldehyde. I'm Richard Stemp, and Damien came to pharmacy at Tate Modern to tell me about his work. This looks just like a chemist shop. What have you done that's different?
Well, there's no drugs behind it. I think it's just a surface. There's nothing really there at the end of the day.
What gave you the idea for pharmacy?
I was in the chemist with my mother, and I saw a medicine cabinet in there. I saw the pharmacist working behind there. And I remember finding it really strange that people totally believe in medicine and don't believe in art, or they're very suspicious of art. And it seemed that you should maybe be more trustful of art and less trustful of medicine.
What is it about it that makes it art?
I think there are many things that make it art. I mean, you know, the fact that I'm an artist and I made it means that it's art. There's a great quote, I forget which by, where art is like holding a mirror up to life in order to look at it. But you know, what makes it art? I mean, the simplest answer is it's in an art gallery. I mean, you can always be guaranteed, you know, pretty much if you're in an art gallery that most of what you see is going to be art.
One of the first things you see is that on the counters at each end of the room there are 4 bottles.
The pharmacy bottles are from a time, like a long time ago, which I really like, where when people couldn't read or write, and there's a visual language that existed, which was a lot stronger. So the bottles are supposed to represent earth, air, fire, and water, and they go along with like the barber shop, the stripy barber shop pole, and the 3 balls for the pawn shop. So I just love that idea of being just an image which just totally represents pharmacy.
After a while, you start to notice that things aren't quite as they should be. These stools are meant to be used as steps to get things off the top shelves, but they're in the middle of the room with bowls of honey on them. The artist is deliberately attracting flies into the pharmacy, hardly hygienic and not what you'd expect. And once the flies arrive, they're in for a shock, literally.
It's the idea of kind of drawing insects in order to be taken to their ultimate death with like a fly killer. I think in a way that in a chemist shop there's a very strong denial of death going on. So I think to sort of invert that and try and face up to the fact somehow that death is definitely going on all the time and you can't avoid it, even in the chemists.
If you'd like to buy this series on DVD, priced £29, call 08701 246 444.